Easy things that they build in to recover, to regenerate their energy, you can't necessarily do. And then you walk in with them to meetings and you see how they might be treated differently than management, where management turns first to them, but perhaps you're the lead on the team. And so you've got to figure out how to politely navigate through that, to stand up for who you are and frankly, the role you have on the team, while at the same time, not step on toes or hurt egos. And so I feel like there's always this sort of accommodation that you have to make. There are a lot of times where you can shove it under the rug or put it in the closet and ignore it, and you sort of roll your eyes. There does become a time, though, where, at least it did for me, where it became so obvious. And I think where I had challenges, like more major challenges, where the inequities were so blatant. And you're with people who you'd had their back for years, and then you saw that they didn't speak up. And that I had a bigger problem with after a while. And we're talking, 20, 30 years of this. So.
Well, I mean, both 20 or 30 years of that experience, which wears on you, right? But also 20 or 30 years of your own incredible experience and contribution, right? So you've been contributing for decades at this extremely high level. That's Facing the Wind, Season 2 of The Grit Factor. Thank you for being here. As always, it's great to have you listening in. And if you enjoyed this episode, would you subscribe, leave us a review, and share with a friend? And make sure to pick up your own copy of The Grit Factor for candid stories and lessons from leaders in the vanguards of their fields. If you have a question you'd like to ask, send me a voicemail through the link at my website at thegritinstitute.com/podcast. See you next week.